we've done this square, so now I'm going to throw a jab cross, 2 punches, a combination of left and a right cross over onto this other side. Left foot first, right foot second. Throw the 2 punches as I'm going forward, okay? So here we go. Ready? And jab, cross, pull it back. Jab, cross, pull it back. Jab, cross, move back. Jab, cross, move back. Jab, cross, move back. Okay, so now I'm able to do that oblique 5 times through. Now I'm going to throw the 2 punches, a jab and a cross combination, going across this time. Remember about the gliding, remember about the sashaying. Try and do it as smooth as possible. The way to look at it is if your feet are not making any noise, then you're sashaying. If they make a clumping noise, we need to soften it down using all the things that I told you about, the toes, the heels, the knees, the hips, to soften that blow, okay? So you want to be soft as and quiet as possible to have everything run smoothly. And when it comes time to punch, you're gonna have all the energy to be able to pounce on it, okay? All right, so we did this across, now we're gonna go to the side, okay? So we're gonna throw 2 punches. So jab, cross, pull it back. 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 Once more. Jab, cross, pull it back. Okay, good. So now I did that leading with the left foot, okay? Now I'm going to lead with the right foot for all you lefties out there, but this is a good exercise for those of you that are not left-footed to be able to, it's not always the right situation, but sometimes you have to lead with the opposite leg. And that's what this is about. This is what this drill is all about. So we're going to start with the same thing, doing 5 across, 5 going forward, then oblique, then over here it's going to be side to side, okay? So I'm leading with the right leg this time, okay? So 5 times through. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're going to do it obliquely on this side, okay? So going right across the middle. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, big steps. 3, 4. Good. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now I'm going to lead with my right leg onto this square. Now it's going to be side to side. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, we got that done. Now, we're going to do this with leading with the right leg, throwing that 1 jab. 1 jab, and then pull it back. Okay? 5, 5, 5. That's what we're going to do. Ready? Right jab going forward. Jab. Pull it back. Jab again. Pull it back. Jab. Pull it back. 2 more. Jab. Pull it back. Jab. Pull it back. So you can see in this sequence that when I throw that jab, it's not just throwing at the shoulder, it's about moving the whole hip network, okay, the left and the right to make it go. And by the way, when you're throwing that jab, it's about moving at the same time, trying to go across this hurdle. A lot of things to think about up here, but the repetition is what makes it king, right? The more you do it, the better you become, and then you're able to get into that rhythm. Once you get into that rhythm, it's hard to get off, okay? So that's what this is what I'm advocating. Okay, so now we're going to throw that jab coming across at 45 degrees. All right, right-footed stance. Ready? 1 jab. Jab. Step it back. 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 Once in a while you're gonna run into these, that's okay. That's what it's there for practice. So I just set these back up again, and I'm ready to do the side to side, throwing that one jab, okay? Ready? Go. Jab, come across. Jab, come across. Jab, come across. Two more. Jab, come across. Last one. Jab, come across. Now, it's important that when you step onto the other square, that's when you throw the jab. I don't know if you saw it or not, but in the beginning, I was throwing that jab first and then stepping across. It doesn't quite work that way. The rhythm won't be there. You have to step into that punch. As soon as your foot starts to step and sink into the carpet or the mat, that's when you throw that jab, okay? So now, we've done it with the jab. Now we're gonna throw a cross, a right jab and a left cross. Starting from this square, we're gonna sashay across, okay? All right, 5, 5, and 5. Let's see how we can do this. All right, ready, go. Jab, cross, pull it back. 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 Once more. Jab, cross, pull it back. Important on this next one here that you want to have a full extension on that arm, okay? And then reel it back in, right under the chin, okay? It's important that you do that. Okay, so a lot of things to think about, but you guys are getting better, so thumbs up to that. Ready? Here we go. Jab, cross, pull it back. 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 Good. Now I'm going to go off to the side. Over here. Same thing. We're going to throw two punches, a jab, right jab, and a left cross as we go across. Ready? Here we go. Jab, cross, pull it back. Jab, cross, pull it back. Jab, cross, pull it back. Side to side. Jab, cross, pull it back. Jab, cross, pull it back. Once more. Jab, cross, pull it back. Okay, good. So we did that as a lefty, leading with the right leg, right jab, and left cross. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to involve two punches, okay? It's going to be a left jab and a right hook, okay? So instead of throwing that right, we're going to throw a hook as we come across this square. So once again, I'm going to be over here on this side 5 times. So I'm going to throw that jab and then throw that hook. Remember, when you throw that hook, I'm going to go this in slow motion so that you know which one you're throwing. So I'm coming across, got my left foot forward, my left jab is ready to go, and I'm just going to go over, and I'm going to step first, then throw my jab as this leg is coming down, then I'm going to bring this arm over and swing it across, elbow high, turn my thumb up, and then throw that hook, right hook, okay? And then I'm going to step it back. So now it's getting a little bit complicated, but you guys can do it. Here we go. Ready? And jab, hook, step it back. 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 Once more. Jab, hook, step it back. Okay, now you notice that in the first couple that I did, after I threw my jab, I left it right there. I need for your hands to come in a little bit closer, right under your chin, okay, for protection's sake, okay, to be able to cock it back in. So this is the elbow as it comes forward and comes back in. It's kind of like a spring. That's the way I like to think of it. Out, in, out, in. It's always, this is home. And when you flick it, that's when, that full extension is when it does the most damage. That's when you have the most power, okay? And when you throw that hook, it's kind of an easy thing because you're going to be throwing that jab and then as this arm is coming in, then your right arm of the hook is coming forward and